Pokémon Sun and Moon have been with us since November 2016, and a lot has happened since then. We've seen Donald Trump inaugurated, we've said goodbye to treasured names such as Carrie Fisher, George Michael, and George the Animal Steel, and we've seen the release of Nintendo's new baby, the Switch, which at the time of writing has no Pokémon content. Are you f***ing kidding me? My point is, it's been a while since Pokémon Sun and Moon were released, and I finally feel like I've had enough time to give the brand new beasties in these games a proper go-round and actually formulate informed opinions of them. I'm Ace Trainer Liam, and here are my top 5 Alola Pokémon. Oh, and quick side note, this will only include the new unique Pokémon, since I'll discuss my favourite Alolan forms of Kanto Pokémon in another video, because God knows I love ad revenue. Number 5.
Harambe, Harambe, oh my god, it's Harambe!
Yes, that's how stupid you all sound. Okay, let's get one thing straight. Persimmon is based on a black and white ruffed lemur, which belongs to the suborder of primates known as Strepsirrhini, whereas Harambe, a gorilla, therefore an ape, belongs to the suborder Haplorhini. Persimmon and Harambe belong to two different suborders of primate, ergo, Persimmon is not Harambe. Let's just put this stupid meme to rest. I fell in love with Persimmon from the word go because it's a genuinely cool Pokemon design. Not only that, it reminds me a lot of my favourite Final Fantasy X character, Waka, and also because I've met ruffed lemurs in person, and they're a lot nicer than most humans, even when they're shitting down the back of my shoulder. Admittedly, it hasn't been blessed with the best stats. But still, the fact that it looks more realistic makes me more inclined to want one on my team. Also, its ability Receiver, which copies the ability of a fallen ally, can be an incredible help in double battles. Or, you know, it could be incredibly useless in single battles. Oh, Persimmon. You're great, but you haven't been dealt a good hand. Number 4. Now don't get me wrong, when I first saw Togedemaru in the trailers, I thought the same thing that you did. Oh boy, another Pikachu clone. Yeah, at least it's cute. But holy smokes, this thing is versatile. Much like the Pachirisu that led Seijin Park to his 2014 World Championship win, this Pokemon is as trolly as they come. With access to 3 great abilities, Sturdy, Iron Barbs, and Lightning Rod, you can find a place for this Pokemon on so many different teams. Of course, it has access to Nuzzle, which coupled with its very good speed stat means it can cripple opponents from the get-go. Its signature move Zing Zap has 80 base power, 100% accuracy, and a chance to flinch. This thing is designed to be a nightmare in a surprisingly small package. It can also breed for moves like Encore, Fake Out, and Wish, so it has a lot of different bases covered. Remember, never judge a Pokemon by its cute, adorable... Aw, so sweet. Wait, what was I talking about? Number 3. Ribombee is a blessing in disguise. Not only is it absolutely friggin' adorable, based on the bee fly. Oh my god, why does this exist? How does this exist? This is way too cute to exist. But it's also surprisingly good in battle. Whilst true to its origin, it may be a very fragile Pokemon, Ribombee is extremely fast. To put it into perspective, out of the entire Alola Pokedex, there are only 5 non-legendary Pokemon that are faster than Ribombee. There's Talonflame, Weavile, Crobat, Jolteon, and Aerodactyl. So this little guy is up there with some of the greats. On top of that, Ribombee has one of the coolest signature moves I've seen in years, in the form of Pollen Puff. It's a 90 base power bug move that deals damage if it hits an enemy, whereas if it hits an ally, it will heal them. It's like using a water type move on a water absorbing ally, except the ally can be any type. Ribombee has truly been blessed. Give this thing a focus sash and keep your opponents on their toes. Number 2. What can I say about Beware? This cuddly monstrosity is unbearably intimidating. See what I did there? Don't believe me? Look into those eyes. Those cold, dead eyes. Those eyes have seen things. Those eyes have witnessed tragedies. Those eyes have seen pain, suffering, and desolation. And all this thing really wants is a hug. Although, it'll crush your bones and make your organs pop out like trick snakes from a tin can. But in my opinion, Beware is a great addition to any team, given its high HP and attack stats, as well as its ability Fluffy, which effectively doubles its physical bulk, which means you can also throw on an Assault Vest, give it more special defensive bulk, and make it tankier than a tank driving a tank that's being eaten by another tank. Design-wise, I think it's great. It's easily the scariest looking stuffed bear I've ever seen, and I live next door to Freddy Fazbear. Number 1. Is it a bird? Is it a plane? No, you were closer with bird. Is it this bird? No, try another. This one? No, show me the other one, the only one you haven't shown me yet. This one? Bingo! It's Oricorio Pom-Pom form. That's very specific, Liam. What's wrong with the other 3 forms? While I've got nothing against the masters of the flamenco, hula, and boyo, in fact, all 4 of these choreography-loving Orioles, oh my god, that's where the name comes from. They're all great Pokemon designs, and I love how they're all so unique, yet so similar. And let's not forget they all share the fantastic Dancer ability, which has become one of my favourite abilities ever, which copies any dance moves performed by allies or opponents, even if Oricorio has already moved that turn. Quiver Dance? Copied. Dragon Dance? Copied. Rain Dance? Well, it's already raining, isn't it? It's such a great ability, and it really can foil an opponent's well-laid plans. But Pom-Pom form wins for me because, aside from being the cutest, in my opinion, just look at those bloody adorable Pom-Poms, but it's also the typing that I really like, electric and flying, which gives Oricorio Pom-Pom very few weaknesses, as opposed to the other forms, which can't stand up to Pom-Pom form's electric-type Revelation Dance. People often ask me what Pokemon I'd have if I could have one in real life, and I used to say Noivern so it could fly around everywhere. But now that I've seen Oricorio Pom-Pom form, I kinda want one of these adorable little things hopping on my shoulder all day long. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. If you want to see more top 5s from me, hit that like button so I know this is the content you like the most. And of course, leave me a comment letting me know what your favourite Pokemon introduced in Generation 7 is. Don't forget to subscribe so you never miss one of my uploads. And of course, follow me on Twitter for all my latest updates. But until next time, I'm H-Trainer Liam. Keep on training.